and many market watchers began talking of a possible recession. Really? Possible? Just possible?
I feel your pain.
It's at times like this that you wonder whether your investment strategy is really worth it. Is it working? Especially in a difficult market. Heck, when the market's going up, you can throw anything at it and you'll pretty much make money. It's when it turns into a bear market that it really challenges not only our commitment to investing, but our strategy. Now, there are two habits that are part of surviving a bear market and building for the future in your investments. Two habits that have never been more important, and that is DRIP and DCA. Hi, I'm James Callahan, and this is the Do-Over Show, where we started an investment project back in April of 2020. Open up a Roth IRA, max it out annually, and see what we can do. Well, in a market like this, especially in a do-over when it comes to our money, bear markets, they feel like we are being doubly punished because we blew it the first time and we're starting over, and then another bear market hits us and we wonder if we will ever get out of the hole that we dug for ourselves. That's why DCA and DRIP are important habits to maintain and to encourage in difficult or bear markets. Now, DCA is dollar cost average. Let me give you an example. For this Roth IRA, I invest 1/12 of the max annual contribution every month. And I put it in, deposit it at the beginning of the month 12 times a year. Now, in those first few days of the month, whether the market's up, down, or sideways, I invest in two handfuls of stocks, 10, 11 different stocks that I've maintained from the beginning. That, in a nutshell, is dollar cost averaging. The hard part of it is when the market is down, to pull the trigger and to actually put more money into things that are in the red. Now, when that happens and you're dollar cost averaging, it's really the best time to invest. Why is it the best time to invest when things are down? Not just because they're on sale, but because when your positions are up 20, 30, 50%, like some positions have been over the past couple years, and you add to those positions, you are actually raising your cost basis for each position. And for dividend paying stocks, that means a lower dividend is offered per the dollar amount you've invested. I find it more difficult to invest in these projects, in this project, when the market is continually up. And lately, it's never been better to dollar cost average. Now, there are studies, I've done a video that you can check out about dividend investing and dollar cost averaging, check it out here, that actually tell us that when we dollar cost average on a consistent basis over a long period of time, we do better than people that try to time the market. You're not going to pick the bottoms and call the tops in every market. That means that dollar cost averaging takes that guesswork out of it. You're not smart enough. I'm not smart enough. Most hedge fund managers are not smart enough. The difference, though, is that when we put money in on a regular basis, regardless of whether the market's up, down, or sideways, we give ourselves the benefit of time in the market rather than timing the market. Now, the other acronym I mentioned is DRIP. Dividend Reinvestment Program. And you can have a setting like I do on TD Ameritrade for all of my positions that pay dividend, that when the dividend is distributed, when it comes into my account, it automatically buys those shares or fractional shares of the positions from which the dividend came. And you can do it on other accounts like Robinhood. But what it does is it automatically reinvests the dividend that you received, say from Walgreens, Boots Alliance, you get a dividend quarterly, and you buy that amount in shares, full shares or fractional shares, so that you continue to build the size of the position. Now, here's how DRIP works. It's not just that you don't touch the money. It's that you build position size. And that's the key to being, well, not diversified, that is, overly diversified. Sometimes we throw everything at everything, hoping that something will win. That's how to maintain or hold on to your money, not how to grow it. One of the keys to smart investing that everyone from Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett have taught us is that you've got to focus on certain areas. You concentrate in order to build wealth. You diversify in order to maintain wealth. In a market like we're in today, having this consistent commitment to dollar cost averaging and dividend reinvestment is really the best time to double down on this strategy, to hold to it. We're too tempted, especially in do-overs, when something doesn't work overnight, we're too tempted just to try something else. Well, that didn't work, and that didn't work, and that didn't work. Remember that the problems that got us to the point where we needed a do-over, they didn't happen overnight. And the correction to them is not going to happen overnight either, especially when it comes to how we handle and how we feel about our money. Now, I also have to add this disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. But even though I talk to financial advisors, they tell me exactly the same thing. I'm just passing along the hints, the tidbits that they give us. But these things that we are to commit to, this consistency, this dollar cost averaging, they're very important in a tough market like we have today. So hey, tell me in the comments below your investing project. Are you up, down, break even? And are you really committed to staying in the market and spending time in the market rather than just trying to time the market? And thanks for being part of the Do-Over Show. Please, could you tap the like button because it really helps? And while you're there, consider subscribing and ringing the notifications bell so you don't miss an episode. I'm so glad you found me and I found you. Thanks.